time I had a training like this, I keep on telling us about, a particular coin called Solana. And if you notice what Solana have been doing, Solana seems to be, very, very strong. And this time around, it is waiting for a push, because this time around, we are entering the alt season. So please, if you were in our meeting the last time, our coach, Boss Gideon, talked about, a particular coin. There was a particular coin our coach talked about, a list of coin. That was at the end of the meeting when he came up and he listed so many coins that so many persons that you can take advantage of. You see, this is the right time to get into the market. I must be honest with you. Whenever market retrace in crypto space, that is a moment to make more money. If you notice, you find out that the market has given us everything that we need this time around. There is a reason why I started with this. If you have not bought a coin to hold for bull run, this is the time to do it. If you have bought coins that you are holding for bull run, this is the time to buy more and hold. Because we are going to be having the most interesting time. And I must assure you, take it from me. And on the next week training, I'm going to be coming back to tell you how far. Because you're going to be seeing wonders in this particular environment. Now, let me shock you. While we are still on a bearish mood, market retracing to give us a better entry, we are making money as well in this particular space, and that is what this training is all about, to show you how you can take advantage of this market from every angle. Now look at this. While we are having a better moment of positioning in the market, this particular account has finally done $30,000. What? This account, which I started showing us lately, which I call my youngest account, has actually proven to be something else. And of course, today, this particular account hit $30K. And that is not a joke. So when we are talking to you about this particular kind of training, when we are bringing you to this particular kind of Zoom, of course, we are here to help you understand that you have a gold in your hand. All you need to do is to mine it. And of course, we are giving you every tool to mine this gold. So today is another beautiful day. Now, all you need to do is to take advantage of what is going on in the market right now. Between this night and tomorrow morning, you will see this market rallying back. I'm telling you, this market has exhausted its energy. The bearish energy is exhausted already. I said the bearish energy is exhausted already. It is being exhausted. What you are seeing is $107,000. That is how much this BTC is trading on, no other than this. And from here, we're going to be having a pullback. If you have not entered the market, this is the right time to enter the market. Now, what am I here to do? I'm here to give you a tool. I'm here to show you a particular robot that has helped us to take advantage of this market no matter what is going on in the space. All you need to do is to pay close attention to what we are going to be sharing with you. Pay close attention to what we are going to be sharing with you tonight. Because with this particular business, we have everything it takes to make money at will. So now look at this. The question is this: what is this business all about? For your information, if this is your first time, or maybe you don't know exactly what we are doing, maybe somebody told you, but he says, okay, come to this training to understand. What we trade is cryptocurrency. And why we are so proud of saying this is because we have found a tool. We found a robot that have the capacity to trade this market and helps us to make profit, whether we have knowledge or we are still learning or we don't even know anything about this particular market. So, and this robot is called Utrading. So with Utrading artificial intelligence, you can come into crypto market and trade this market, whether the market is going down or the market is going up. Now, I want to show you, I want to help you understand how money is made in this particular environment. Whenever you see markets going down, it positions people for much money. Now, imagine Some of this space, BTC was trading around $124,000 about last week. By this week, is trading around $107,000. Now, imagine buying this particular market at this price, and it is going back to 124,000. What you are going to do about this? What you are going to do in this market? Imagine the kind of money you are going to make, and that is exactly what we have here for you. So my job tonight is to show you how do you leverage this market, whether the market is going down or the market is going up. Now, let me show you a quick thing here. Now, if you look at this particular market here, you can see that this profit has been coming through what we call the downtrend movement, meaning that while the market was going down, I am making money. And you can also use this robot to generate profit. That is what we are talking about. And so you can imagine what this robot can do. This particular account has done over $30,000, has done $30,000 today. That is what it is. And of course, you can see it with your very eyes. So you know, we are not joking here. So this thing tonight is about how you can do the same. How do you use this particular robot to take advantage of the crypto market, especially in a bull season like this? And that is why I urge you to pay close attention. Now, what do you need to do in order to use Utrading to trade in this market and make money? What do you need to do? What you need to do is very simple. You go to this particular group where you belong or where you happen to access the link to join this particular Zoom meeting. And you will see a link on how to register and download Utrading. All you need to do is to click on that link. It will take you to a place where you will register and download this particular application. And when you download the application, you will now start to what? You will now start to trade with this particular robot. Now, once you download this particular robot, all you need to do is to download an exchange of your choice. Now, what is an exchange? An exchange is in this nature.
Okay, I think we lost your network. We can't hear you. Mr. Chibike, we stop hearing you at a point. Please make sure that you check your network again. I think we can hear you right now, but just to call your attention to it.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe you can hear me clearly now, right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so now, once you have been able to download this particular robot, it's very easy to download. You don't pay money to register and download it. It's free of charge. Once you have downloaded it, all you need to do is download an exchange of your choice. If I click on this API Connect, you will see API Connect, and you will see different exchange you can download to trade from. So now, this exchange comprises of this nature. You can see Bybit, you can see Binance, you can see BitGet, you will see OKX, Bitmart, KuCoin, MEX, Get.io, HTS Global, Cranky Spot.
I was hoping he'd understand. I thought he'd be able to do this.
He finds Jesus.
Hello, please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself. Please mute yourself, please. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Now, once you have downloaded an exchange of your choice, which you can download any type of exchange you like in this particular place. All right. So you can use any of this exchange. Now, why are there multiple type of exchanges you can use? Because there are so many of us today that are listening to me from Europe or from Asia or from, different parts of African countries. Now, some of these particular continents support a particular exchange and they do not support a particular exchange. So meaning that wherever you are, you can find an exchange that works best where you are, and you can use this particular exchange and trade in this particular exchange using this particular robot. That is what it is. So now, how do you do that? All you need to do is to do API connection. What is API connection? API connection is a point where you connect this robot to that of your exchange. Now, to show you how transparent and solid this particular business is, this is not a trading platform where you contribute money or where you put money in the robot and you trade as per se that a broker is holding your money. No, this is not it. In this particular place, you are 100% in charge of your capital, meaning that in this exchange of your choice, be it Binance or Bitget or Bybit or OKX, that you choose to download for yourself, all you need to do is to do API connection. Once you do API connection, your capital stays with you in your exchange. While you use the robot, to trade in the market, and the profit it makes for you goes directly into the exchange as well. So how do you do that? When I click on this Bybit, it brings me to this interface where it asks me to connect through authorization, or I should connect through the normal. Now, if I decide to use the normal, all I need to do is to review the API import guide. If I click on this tutorial, it will bring me to this place where it shows me step-by-step guide on how to connect this robot. So when you look at this, you can see API import guide. It says, go to the exchange to create the API and set permissions. Connect to the exchange through the API. Your trading capital is held on the exchange, meaning that the capital you are going to be using to trade is in your exchange. All right. So now you can see step by step on how to connect your API. All you need to do is to go through this and connect your API successfully. Now, once you have done that, now it is a time to trade and make money. The question is this: how do we make this money that we show you? How do we generate such profit here? Profit that your capital stays in your exchange while you use the robot to trade, to leverage the market. And now this time around, we provide you with solid information on how to take advantage of the market. Why? Because this is the best time to even come into this market in the first place, because we're approaching the bull season. We're approaching the bull market, and this time around is the alt season. Alt season is a time where you can leverage on these coins. Now you can see every of this coin right now, if you trade these coins on spot, definitely you will make money. Why? Because the market has given us a better entry to enter the market and leverage on this market. That is why you need to. All you need to do is to position yourself. So now, first of all, I would like to help you understand the kind of liquidity that comes into this market on a daily basis. This is the reason why every day we help you understand how to take advantage of this particular market. You can see the total daily volume for today in crypto market is $161.84 billion. Now, this thing signifies a great opportunity, meaning that you can come in here with your skill, with your understanding on how to use this robot to leverage this market. You can trade this particular coin and you can make money. And exactly the example is what we are seeing here, meaning that we leverage on this market on 24 hours every day. Now, if you look at this place, of course, you can see some of these coins that I'm showing you, how we trade it and how the robot closes the profit. So you know we are not just showing you things without guideline. No, but this is exactly what we are doing in this market, and we are able to take advantage of this market, meaning that you can trade in of these coins and you can make money. And I can assure you, when the market shines red, that is exactly an opportunity to make more money. That is how it is. So if you understand this game, if you understand how to work in this market, you will definitely and consistently be on profit. And I can assure you that this is the best time you can ever be into this particular space. So the question is this: how do you use this robot to make money? How do you launch these particular coins to make money? Now, let's go straight to the point. If I click on trades, it will bring me to this place where it shows me multiple robots and different use cases on how to generate funds, how to use this robot to trade this market. Now, in crypto space, we have different ways of making money. But the two most profound way is what? Spot trading and futures trading, which means these are the trading part of the crypto market, meaning that you can trade this market in these two dimensions and you will make money. Meaning that you can trade this market on spot and you can trade it on futures. Now, when you look at these particular two things, you find out that the robot has a space for you where you can even trade this market on spot using automated. And you can also trade this particular market on futures using automated as well. And this is the beauty part of this robot. Meaning you can take advantage of the crypto market using automated robot. What is automated robot? Automated is a situation where you give the robot opportunity to take advantage of this market on your behalf. Meaning that you allocate a particular amount of money and this robot launches different coins for you. And once those coins reaches it take profit, according to the robot setup, the robot will deliver profit for you, which means this robot handles this particular kind of trade automatically on autopilot, right? And you can use this part of the trading to make money. All you need to do is to understand our formula based on this aspect, and you can also use it to generate funds in this particular space using this particular robot. Now, if I go back to this place, you will see synchro trading. Now, on this synchro, this is a point where you have this particular robot, where you have an opportunity to copy other traders, especially the leaders who actually understand how to use this robot, and they're doing perfectly fine. But do you know, one thing we believe in this particular space is this: we have been around for some time. We have used this robot, break different records, and actually set examples. And that is why we have a 45 inner group mentorships and also the 10 group mentorships, where we guide our team on how to leverage on this robot using the guidelines of perfect coaches who have been doing well consistently in this particular field. All you need to do is to take advantage of this environment. So from this, we also have a guideline where you can also take advantage of what we teach you and make progress in this market. Now, with this, you can see the robot also has a space where you can take signals. You can see there are so many signals coming out on this particular place, meaning there are so many coins you can leverage on. All you need to do is to take a signal. You can copy a signal and trade these particular coins, and you make money. If I click on this place and I click on long, you'll understand that all these coins here, all these signals are given on long, meaning you can trade them on a long trade and you will make money. Now, you can also use what we call the short trade. Now, when you look at the short trade, you will see only this coin here is reflecting on the short, meaning that you can take it as a short trade. But we advise, if you want to take a signal, you trade the one that says just pushed, meaning that these coins is the coin you can trade on just pushed. Now, I want to help you understand something. Do you know the reason why when you come to this place, the only coin remaining here, which is 1 hour ago, that is saying signal on short, is simple. This particular robot, through the indicators in the market, has understand that this market has gone down for some time, and it has exhausted its energy, which is the statement I made earlier. And this time around, the ideal position is what? Is long trade, meaning that from tomorrow, or between this night, tomorrow morning, and next tomorrow, you will see this market regaining strength back up to $120,000, $115,000. And that is why you need to position yourself. So you can take advantage of the signals and you can make massive progress in this particular field. Now, if I go back to this place, you will see we have the manual setups, the manual space, right? Now, on this manual space, you can see this is a place we have multiple robots we can use to trade this market. Now, when you look at this particular place, you can see there are different robots you can use. And this one is called AIDCA Pro on spot, meaning that you can use it to trade the spot market. You can also use this AIDCA Pro on futures to trade the futures market as well. You can use Martingale Spot to trade the spot market. You can use the Martingale futures to trade the futures market. You can use AIDCA to trade the spot market, and you can use AIDCA to trade the AIDCA futures to trade the futures market. Now you can see AI grid on spot. You can use this also to trade the spot market, and you can see the AI grid, dual grid on futures. You can use it as well to trade the futures market. Now, of course, you can use DCA spot to trade the spot market, and you can also use the DCA futures to trade the futures market. Now, with all these features, I want you to understand something. All you need to do is to master how to set this robot up. and you will be on profit 247. If I click on this particular AI DCA Pro, this is a robot that gives us opportunity to leverage this market. How does it give us the opportunity to leverage the market? When you look at this place, you can see BTC, you can see all these coins. If I click on all, it will show me multiple and varieties of coins that I can trade to make money. Now, if I come to this place, let's say I want to trade SRP on short, I'll click SRP. And I'll click, let's say I want to trade ENA. I'll click ENA, and I'll click on confirm. And it will bring me to this interface where it shows me on how I can launch this particular coin and make my money. All you need to do is to follow a simple guide on how to connect, on how to set up your robot and make money in this particular place. So you come to this place, you set up your positions, and you add positions, and all you need to do is to set your take profit. So when you set your take profit, the robot trace enters the market. Once you click on launch, the robot enters the market. Now, somebody might be asking something, might be asking a question. Okay, now, how much capital do I require to come into this market and trade? Well, this is a place where I love this robot the most. There is no particular amount that is required, but we recommend, out of experience, if you don't have money, let's assume you're that broke, like you don't have money, but you want to, use this particular business as a vehicle to raise funds for yourself, maybe to diversify into other things. If you have a capital less than $100, we recommend a benchmark of $30 at least. So if you have a capital from $30 to $100, you can trade this market, but we advise you trade on spot. So you can use your spot to trade this particular market from $30 up, or you can even trade the spot market with even $1,000 or $500 or $20,000, depending on your amount. But the least we recommend is at least $30, $50 and above, right? Now, and once you're done, you click on launch, and the robot will enter the market and trade for you. So if I go back here, and I click on AI DCA Pro on features, you will see on this particular part, if I click on this Dodge, SRP, Dodge, ADA, it gives me opportunity to trade this coin as well. So this time around, I'm going to be launching these 3 coins at the same time. That is what it means. So, and at this point, I can now choose my direction. Why would I choose direction? Because this is futures market. I'm using the futures robot to set up the robot. Now, what is the futures robot? The futures robot is a robot that allows you to take a direction, because in this market, you can make money whether the market is going up or the market is going down. So, and at this point, all you need to do is to click on long if you want to go long. Long means, oh, I have seen that market has come down. And at this point, I want to make money when this market is going up. I want to make money when this market is going up. So now, when you click on long and you set up your few parameters and determine your take profit and you hit on launch, it will launch these trades on long. If I click on short, it will do what? It will also connect and launch this particular trade on short, meaning that as the market keeps going down, even as the market is shining red, it gives me profit. It doesn't matter the direction. What matters is the direction you take. And as the market is going that direction, once it reaches your take profit, it closes and gives you profit. You can see the indicator hedging as well. Indicator hedging is a situation where you hedge the market. You hedge the market. How do you hedge the market? You launch 2 trades at the same time simultaneously, meaning you launch up and you launch down at once. Now, at this point, the robot trades for you in opposite direction. So meaning that if the market is going long, the robot have the capacity to give you profit once it reaches take profit on that particular long trade. If the market starts to go down, once it reaches this particular short, the robot gives you profit on that particular short trade. And that is the beauty of it. So if I click on indicator direction is a situation where you see the robot choosing a direction for you. This time around, you don't know how this particular movement works, and okay, the robots can take a direction for you. So the robot have indicators in the space that understand the energy of a market as a particular direction, and they activate according to that particular direction. And once the market is going that direction, you will make profit for yourself. That is the beauty of it. And once I click on launch, after this, the robot will take the direction. This time around, not me choosing the direction. The robot is now choosing the direction. And that is the beauty of this. So once you are done, you click on launch and the robot will enter the market and trade for you. So now, I'm going to be explaining the last two robots, which is DCA Spot and also DCA Futures. Now, first of all, I want to help us understand something. When you hear DCA, DCA stands for dollar cost average, meaning that in this particular space, you make money in this business while market goes down. So when the market goes down, you dollar cost the market, which means you take advantage of the dip. That is what it means. Now, with this, we have a robot that have the capacity to buy more than once at a particular time. If you want to set the robot on an idea of taking profits and also of positioning your space or positioning your robot at a particular direction that have the capacity to give you profit at this particular point, but when the market goes down, it buys the dip and helps you to make more profit when the market is coming up. That is the beauty of what we do. That is why you can see the robot is fortified with DCA indicators. Now, what does it mean? If I come to this place and you see mass order, and I decide to increase this mass order, it means I want to buy 4 times when the market is going down. At a particular point, when the market goes down by 1.96 on this size multiple, it will go there and buy another one. When it goes down again by 1.96%, it will go down, it will buy another one from there. And when the market starts to come up, the robot sells everything and drops a higher profit for you. That is the beauty of this robot. So you can take advantage of this robot. All you need to do is to set your take profit. If I come to this place, I can remove this one and I'll set 3% or 2% or 5% or 1% or thereabout. And once I'm done, I will click on launch and this particular coin will enter the market. That is the beauty of it. Now, you can also use what we call DCA futures. On DCA futures, it's also a place where you have an opportunity to trade this market on what? On a spot, on futures. So at this point, you can select a coin at a time. If I click on Dodge, Dodge comes to this place where it allows me to choose the direction that I want to go. So on this particular part, you can see, if I click on this particular place, I will choose my leverage. Now, what is a leverage? A leverage is an opportunity for you to take advantage of the exchange that you are using, which means you are leveraging on this exchange to enter the market with a bigger fund, more than the original capital you have. Which means if you have $100, this exchange will give you opportunity to borrow $100 that you can use to trade and return the money once your trade gives you profit. So, which means at this time, you can leverage on their money and make more money for yourself at this particular time. Now, do you know if you have $100 and you use $100 to trade, do you think you are going to make the same profit? Of course not. And that is the advantage you have. And all you need to do is to understand how to apply this leverage, because in our strategies, we explain carefully on how you can apply leverage 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, and you leverage on this exchange and make bigger profit at a particular time, and you enjoy that money for good. I'm telling you, that's how it is. So imagine you have $1,000 and you are trading $2,000. Just imagine the kind of profit you're going to make. Imagine you have $500 and you have an opportunity to trade with $1,000. Imagine the kind of profit you're going to make. So the robot allows you to utilize this particular opportunity of leverage well to take advantage of the market space. And that is why we are so excited about this bull run. Because what we are going to be doing is going to be mind-blowing. So now, once you have understood how to use your leverage and you have your funds, you have your capital, what do? You can come here, you choose direction. And when you choose direction, you set up your leverage and you decide your take profit. And once you decide your take profit, you can see take profit here is 1.17%. You take profit and you hit on launch once you are done, and the robot will enter the market and trade for you. If I click on short, it means I want to take profit on short trade as well. So meaning that what I explained to you earlier, you should have understand exactly what I was saying from the other part when I was talking about the directions. Now, auto hedging is the same thing as indicator hedging on the other part. Now, auto direction is the same thing as indicator direction on the other part. Now, there are some of our trainings or strategies where you look at it, you will see in auto single. Auto single is the same thing with auto direction as well. All right. So all you need to do is to utilize the opportunity and start making money for yourself. Now, if I go back to this place, you'll find out that you can select any coin of your choice and trade in this particular market. You can select any coin of your choice and trade in this particular market, and you make profit for yourself. And while you have traded one coin first, you can trade another. You can trade another. You can trade another. You can trade once in a day. You can trade 2 times in a day. You can trade 10 times in a day. There is no limit. Whatever the market gives to you, you collect your profit because there is a lot of money to go around. And that is why you see some of the days where we made over, look at this, where we made over $2,000. Look at this, look at this, look at this, over $2,400 something, 2,000, 3,000 something, 2,000 something, 1,000 something. You can see it. That is how it is. So there are some days when market will just open up and you will make as much money as possible. And that is the good news. But the good news there is the consistency of this robot. You can see every day the robot generates profit for us. And that is exactly the same thing I'm just showing to you. Now, once you have understand exactly how to do your settings, first of all, before you start to do your settings, I will encourage you to do one thing. If you have not been added to our inner group mentorship or the 10K group mentorship or to the non-traders group mentorship, I don't encourage you to set up a trade. Why? Knowledge is important in anything you do. You see, for we to grow to this level, where you can see we crush result every blessed day, like it is very easy, it's because we have an understanding about this robot. And can I announce to you the good news? We are willing 24 hours every day to dish out this information to you on free of charge basis without charging you a dime. So what do? What we are going to do is very simple. Make sure make sure you join our inner group mentorship and 10K group mentorship. And the most beautiful part of this is that you are not paying a dime to be part of this particular group mentorships. All you need to do is very simple. Now, what do? If I click on this more, it brings me to this place where you will see store under the function. If I click on this store, it brings me to this interface where you see UGAS. Now, what is a UGAS? UGAS is a fuel robot uses to launch a trade or to run a trade in crypto markets or maybe in a forex market. As far as you have decided to use any type of robot to trade in a market like this, certainly you would have to subscribe what we call UGAS. UGAS is a fuel that you uses to launch a trade in any robot. It's just like you using artificial intelligence. For example, you are using you are using a car, you buy fuel for it. You are using a cell phone, you buy data for it. For you to connect to this particular live training, you bought data, and that is a gas, that is a fuel, right? And while you are using it, the fuel is going down, and that is how it is. Now, on this particular trading, the only thing that you are required to do is to just subscribe your UGAS. This gas is what enables you to launch a trade. Now, I can announce to you, there is no favoritism here. Why? Because whether it's me or Boss Gideon or anybody whatsoever that decide to use this particular robot to trade or any type of robot to trade, you must subscribe what we call UGAS. So our job is to help you understand how to maximize this gas and you trade and be on profit every day. Now, when you look at this particular part, you can see that there is $45 UGAS. You can see there is $95 UGAS. You can see there is $540. You can see 1,700. You can see 2,400. You can see 3,750. You can see 7,000 UGAS. Now, on this gas, I encourage, if you want to get your UGAS, don't go for the one of $45. There is a reason for that. Why? Because the one of $45 is not for trading. we call it, for me, I call it testing both gas, right? Now, why? Because this robot comes with what we call trading speed, TVIP. TVIP is so important in this particular robot more than anything. Why? I don't know how well you will perform in this Zoom meeting if your phone is running on a 2G network. I don't know how you perform in this Zoom meeting if your phone is running on 3G network. And today, mostly what we have is 4G network and 5G network. And of course, you know, when you're operating at a speed of 5G network and a speed of 4G network, of course, you will understand there is a difference about it. And that is why, no matter how broke you are, we can only encourage you to start at least with the one of $95. But if you are here to make money, like what we are showing you on this particular screen, then you need to get yourself prepared. How do you get yourself prepared? Just get a good speed. Speed is for your own good. It's very, very important. How do you get a good speed? If you get a gas of $95, you will be added to our inner group mentorship, where you assess strategies that have the capacity to trade the $95 volume gas, and also that part of that kind of speed as well, which means you will make money, but you will be making money like someone who is also trading with $95 U gas and trading speed 1. Then, and of course, you know, at least that one is better than those who are not trading at all. Because with this, you can leverage on this market and raise capital for yourself. Now, if you have the capacity to do business and you are here to make money for real, all you need to do, you join the 10K group. What is the 10K group? When you get a gas of 540 or 1,700 or 2,400 or 3,750 or 7,000, you will be added to the 10K group. Now, on this 10K group, this is a place where you have an opportunity, right? To use a 10K strategy. What is a 10K strategy? It's a strategy that was used to generate at least over $10,000 within a space of 30 days. And this strategy was analyzed and carefully analyzed and dropped to what? To help traders take advantage of this to also generate such amount of money within this particular space. Now, when you look at the crypto market, you cannot exhaust the kind of liquidity that comes into the market on 24 hours. And that is why, using this robot and understanding different strategies, we understand that there are strategies you can use and you can take advantage of this market. In fact, if in this particular bull season we are entering, you will be seeing people doing 10K in 5 days, in 1 week. It happened. With one of my accounts of recent, I did over 10K within 10 days. It is on record. On part of our Zoom meetings, you will see it. That account was growing on our very eyes. All you need to do is to get your UGAS, get a good speed, and get involved in these particular groups. Take the training seriously and start to generate money for yourself. That is how it is. And you cannot exhaust the space. That is just the honest truth. So now, if I'm you, I would recommend, when you see a result like mine, like me, I used to say it all the time. We don't hide anything here, but we have come to understand at a particular point that speed is everything. And I can assure you, I try as much as possible to place all my robots to the highest speed ever. Why? Because I understand speed in this particular space. I'm not here to joke, of course. And of course, with what I've been doing here for the past few months, for the past year, you would have understand that this guy is not joking here, actually. So all you need to do, get your speed 3, get your speed 4. Speed 3 is 1,700. Speed 4 is 2,400. Speed 5 is 3,750. And speed 6 is 7,000. And that is why I show you that when you have speed, you will definitely run, overtake, and press down and shake together the profit. I'm telling you. And that is the beauty of this market. So it allows you to take advantage of different opportunity, and that is how beautiful it is. Now, that also will bring me to the last but not the least, and this is where the opportunity is. Now, on this particular part, I will explain to you how you can use this particular space to take advantage of three different things in this particular market. Now, recently, our coach decided to bring back a strategy that he has used to help many people. Of course, I saw someone who called yesterday when I was with boss. Somebody called, and this guy was narrating, that that he was planning for a Thanksgiving, but he said that he will not do that until he reach out to those that actually helped to make him who he is today. Those who God have used to help to bless his life. And when he called, I was with Boss Gideon. I said to him, you see what you have done to this generation? You have actually changed destinies. There are people who can never forget you for life. Why? Because you have impacted their life so much. Now he decided again, what are we doing here? In this particular space, all we need is to give you an advice on the advantage or on some of those things that have the capacity to help you make more progress. Anything we are telling you to do, we're also doing the same. And that's why we show you results. It looks like magic. Now look at this. This particular training he's anchoring is called non-traders training. Non-traders. But look at this. This is a place where you use one stone and kill three birds at the same time. Now, number one is that what is required for you to join the non-traders group is CVIP 3 at least. You can use CVIP 4 if you can afford it, but that is it anyway. But at least CVIP 4. But you know, our boss reached out to the management of this particular project, and he said to them, I was with him when he was making that, when he was reaching out to them, and he said to them, please, with all due respect, there are promo I would want you to run, especially for people to take advantage of this. Because why? I want to bring back what I have used to help as many people as possible earlier into, but I want a lot of people to take advantage of it. Now, before you get TVIP 3, you need to spend $1,700 and you get 200,000 yugas, and there is no CVIP for it. But after reaching out to them, they slashed the price and they gave it temporarily, which I don't know how long it will last. And they will say, if you can afford 1,400, you will be at CVIP 3, and you will be at TVIP 3, and you will also have 197,000 yugas, which is very small from 200,000 yugas, which you would have used 1,700 to buy. And right now, we are on a budget 2 of this non-traders group. What are we saying? It is for your own good. We are not doing this for anybody. If you get the 1,400, you have enough yugas to trade and make money. You will also be at trading speed 3, which means you have gotten yourself to a very high speed level. And also the third, but the last but not the least, is also the CVIP, which gives you another channel of a greater opportunity as well. And with this, I can tell you, we have consistently bring this to your notice. All you need to do is to take advantage of this space. But do you know why I love what we do? We would never, in fact, the second group, the second batch is even closing, because I was today asking boss, somebody called me and he was like, please, I was expecting to get into the group to meet up today, but I couldn't meet up. Can you give me the weekend, like between now until Sunday? I say, I can't guarantee anyway. But you see, while it is that way, is this, we don't need crowd on that. I'm telling you. But as far as it is still going on, I think a few persons might make it to that particular group before it is finally closed. But once you're able to get your CVIP 3, you take advantage of the 10K group, you take advantage of the non-traders group, and that is the beauty of what we do. So with this, I would urge you to position yourself. The bull run is around the corner already. And all you need to do is to take advantage of this market and make progress. Now, before I round up this meeting or welcome back my boss to round up this meeting for us, I would like to announce something to us. In this particular space, we are so transparent enough that whatever we do for you here, we do it based on volunteer. And for that reason, we don't charge money for training, meaning that you are looking to enter our inner group or think a group and we are asked to pay. You don't pay a dime. And for this, we bring to your notice anyone hacking onto my voice tonight. Remember, we said it countless of time. We don't have any group where we are selling USDT. Our coach, Boss Gideon, can never chat you for money or to sell USDT to you or to help you set up your trade. You see, our coach happened to structure this particular community in such a way that he end up employing employing individuals to strictly work with you and guide you to be safe when you are entering this particular space. And that is why when you want to activate your yugas, you will see admins that are going to help you so that you don't end up losing your money. And let me tell you, you can only be the one to chat these admins first. No admin will chat you first in this particular space. Not in our community. Anybody using the name of any admin, the name of Chibike, or the name of Amara, or the name of Juliet, or Genevieve, or the name of Goodness, or whoever, anybody using that particular name to chat you and said, I am from Young Money Tech Group, I am from Inner Group, I am from Tech Group, that person is a scammer. Block that person aside. Why I'm saying this thing is this. So you don't come tomorrow and send me a message and say, somebody did this, somebody did that. I will not give you a listening ear. Please, in this particular community, we want you to be safe. What you come here to do is trading. You are not even giving me your money to trade. No, you are going to hold it in your hand. All we do is to provide you with settings and strategies on how to enter the market and make profit for yourself, and you share testimony with us. That is all we want. If you want to buy P2P, if you want to do P2P, if you want to buy USDT, go to this exchange, buy BitGet, and from there you will buy it. If you don't know how to buy it, go to the group where you belong. You will see the name of admins there. They will guide you on how to do that, and you will be safe. Whatever you do, please be safe. There are people using our coach picture, chatting people and trying to scam them. This is not us. This is not Boss Gideon. Boss Gideon can never, ever, if he wants money from you, this training will put it $1,000. People will pay for it. I'm telling you. People will pay for it. But he made it free. For how many years now? No. You can't be fooled. And please don't fall for cheap scammers. And at this point, I'm also thank you to all of you who have listened to me tonight. And I believe you got value. But at this point, I'm going to be handing over to my coach, Boss Gideon, to round up this training for us. Thank you so much, boss. Thank you very, very much for giving me this opportunity once again. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you. Boss, are you there?
Yeah. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful section. All right. If you actually enjoyed that session, can you put your hands together? Just right now, begin to spin the love emoji. I want to see you spin the love emoji. Start spinning the love emoji. Let's do that quickly. That was a wonderful session. Guys, oh yeah, spin the love emoji on the comment section. Okay, I can see a few persons who are spinning the love emoji already. Amazing. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for that. All right. Right now we are going to just look at the market. We're going to look at, not necessarily. We're not doing analysis at this particular point. Please, anybody writing on the screen should avoid writing on the screen, please. So we can be able to forge ahead. Avoid writing on the screen right now. Please, Chiwike, close your mic. Your mic is on and is distracting us. Chiwike, please close your mic. Turn off your mic. All right, thank you. Right now we are going to basically look at, you know, sorry, I'm trying to share the right screen. Just a moment. Let me share the screen. Okay, thank you. All right, guys. So right now we are going to look at, this. We are going to look at some few coins that did very well. I considered. I talked about this coin not too long ago, and some of these coins, some of our students, a student made about $10,000 with this coin. He just, I think, I was with Chibike at a particular day. He just reached out to us that he's struggling to withdraw his money from Trust Wallet. Actually, I I have never bothered to check my own portfolio at the time. He called my attention to it because it's been long ago. I told you guys to buy some of these coins, and some of them have pumped. Then I'm going to give you other ones you can as well consider buying. The last time I did in our last class, I did a comparison of like I combined a combination of both meme coins and some top performing altcoins with you. Today I'm going to be looking at basically meme coins, shit coins that are way undervalued. And I'm going to actually say this: if you want to buy, don't invest above $100 in any of them. That doesn't mean you can't buy much. I always tell people that shit coins, you don't risk more than $10, $20 from it, and some meme coins, you don't do over $100 from it. Now the reason is because these coins are way undervalued, and they have, some of you guys can be able to catch them in the sense that you can see some of them pumped massively well in a short time, and some of them are going to short-lived. They are pumped and they're going to dump the same way they pumped. So I'm going to be giving you what I call coin monitor. These are the things that you're going to be using to monitor the coins. When it pumps, it's going to start ringing bell on your phone, and you know that a particular coin have pumped to a particular price. You set it, so and you'll be able to be awakened to sell off, right? So, but you can't be able to add all coins to the coin monitor. You only need to add Ethereum-based coins. That is Ethereum smart contract coins, and then BNB contract coins, and Solana. Every other coins won't be able to work on that. Now let's look at these coins. First, I'm in the coin market cap, and I'm going to be looking at the first one here. Yeah, I'm going to be looking at Toshi. Toshi is actually one of the coins that I talked about in the past. As you can see it right here. It's way low market cap. You can see here 258 million, trading on a very low volume. Now let's just look at the chart on Toshi. And at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you the ones you should also consider buying if you're yet to buy. Let me say this bull run is becoming quite uncertain. Not that it's not going to pump. We have enjoyed the bull market since last year up till now. And at this particular point, so I'm going to be giving you a new analysis and view on BTC, because we have been looking at watching Ethereum and altcoins have not been following our suit. So basically, I'm going to be giving you a final analysis on the markets by next week. So we're going to be having a special class. It's going to be a general class, market overview, what I think the market is going to do, and trust me, that is just what is going to be happening in this market. I'm going to be giving you a general overview of the market. I'm trying to confirm some few things before I have that meeting, and hopefully by next month, which is next week, I should be able to confirm it by first week of September. I should have my confirmation on the things I want to share with you. Now back to Toshi. Now we might not be able to read for you about Toshi, but let's go back for the history on Toshi. I think I have some history. Toshi right here has done about 7 million percent in the past 2 years. Toshi was launched in October. It had the all-time low. It was launched 2023, and it had its all-time low in October 9th, 2023, as you can see here 2 years ago. So I started talking about Toshi last year, sometime last year, those that were there, and Toshi was still way undervalued at the time I was talking about it. So January this year, on 25th January, 26th January precisely, Toshi did his all-time high and rose to making over 5 million percent in profit, and that is cumulatively about 7 million percent profit from the time the coin was created. So right now, my stand in Toshi is that Toshi is still going to pump. I can give you historical data on Toshi, but time will not permit us. But I will give us an entry on Toshi and how to buy it. Of course, you can as well look at the markets where Toshi is sold. Let's look at the market so you can see. Let's look at this. If we have Toshi in any centralized exchanges, you can see you can get Toshi on Bybit, you can get on Coinbase exchange, on Binance Alpha. Right now, I said earlier, please wait for the entry. Entry means I'm giving you the price you should buy at. All right. So you can also buy Toshi on DEX platforms like PancakeSwap, like Aerodrome, like Uniswap, on V2 base. Please take note on V2 because sometimes Uniswap have, PancakeSwap, Uniswap, they have V1, V2, V3, and some V4. So always take note so that it can be easy for you to swap them. Some of you guys use V3, and on a coin that you should use V2 on, and it's become difficult for you to swap when you want to sell the coin. So that is it. This is market where you can buy or sell. You can be able to swap your Toki on, or Toshi rather, on DES, and then it's also trading on, as you can see right here. I'm coming. Okay, we'll have only Toshi right now as based on buying and holding. Right. So let's go back to look at other coins because of our time. Let's go back, look at other coins we should consider. This particular one was the one that made this one of the students huge amount of money. I talked about this coin as well recently, and it has been in existence. This coin has been in existence since 2023. I've been talking about it right in. It has been existing for a long time, but in fact, I'm still holding a good number of these coins. It has pumped recently this month, and it's still going to pump. That one is called WikiCat, and the short name is called WKC. WKC. That is the short name of WikiCat, as you can see right here. WikiCat. Currently today it has done about 7%. WikiCat did well this August, right? Not too well like expected. Last from my analysis, it didn't do too well like what we expected, but it did a good number of persons. People made huge amount of money from this particular coin. I see a number of students who reached out to me who bought when I called the coin, who we actually testifying that they made money from this coin. Now I'm going to show you, tell you my stand on WikiCat. If you should still buy, you have a good entry. Now, if you bought when I called this coin, when I gave you guys this coin to buy, then you should consider selling, right? Wikicoin have done about 291,000%, and you can see this coin haven't done too well. As I said earlier, I haven't done too well like expected, right? There was a time, sometime last year, sometime early last year, that WikiCat was basically dumping. As you can see, WikiCat had its all-time low in December 17, 2022. It was existing before then. So I told you 2023 was when I got to know about Wikicoin. Yeah, 2023. So, but it has been in existence right even before 2023 when I got to know about Wikicoin. Now, Bitcoin haven't done too well, but recently it's pumped and it's still a good buy. But right now, I'm going to give you entry again because if you look here, you can see October 20th. That was which day ago? How many days ago? That was about 9 days ago. Wikicoin had its all-time high, and that is when it actually did this huge percentage. It made it all-time high. Some person turned, their $100 to thousands of dollars on Wikicoin. That is truth. People that have been holding for a long time, people that actually bought when I called the coin. Now, consider buying Wikicoin at the entry where I'm going to give you. But the good news is that I'm going to be giving the entry to people in the inner group and the 10K group, not on our general platform. So if you are people that I want to be sure I'm giving the entry to those who have purchased their gas and are currently in our community, regardless of your gas. So I'm going to be giving you an entry where you should buy Wikicoin again. Now, that is not only Wikicoin. Another coin that my eyes was and also did well is actually PopCats. Let's look at PopCats now. So I think my network is by a bit frustrating. Okay, hope you guys can hear me, please. Hope you can hear me. Hope you guys can hear me.
Yes, of course. Yes.
All right, thank you. So PopCat, as you can see right here, PopCat. Let's just basically look at PopCat. When you come in here, you're going to see that we have PopCat on Solana, main PopCat on ERC blockchain, and then you can see a lot of them. Then PopCat. So sometimes you might want to, if you want to copy your contact address from CoinMarketCap, you should be careful not to copy the wrong contact address, because if you copy the wrong contact address, definitely you are going to be buying the wrong coin. Very, very important. Some of these coins have the same name, they bear the same name, and you should be careful when you're copying the. So I'm talking about the pop card on Solana. As you can see here in brackets. So this particular coin, you can see right here, is standing right now on 0.25, and it has done in it was also a long time ago, 2023, and December 2023 has all-time low. So since last year, I started talking about also pop cards last year. And if you look here closely, you see that pop Pop Cash did us good around November 17, 2024. That was about 9 months ago. It went to $2. Now, currently right now, Pop Cash is way below the price. It's currently now at $0.2. From $2, it has crashed so much to $0.2. And this coin is something that I am also looking at buying. I have an entry right here. You can actually buy this coin at the current market price, but also just know that you are buying small quantity. You're not putting too much money in these coins. Now, let me say this: this is not an investment platform. I'm not telling you. I'm not giving you a financial, advice. It's not a financial advice, right? I am just analyzing market based on what I am doing and making money, and I am sharing my experience with you. And it's up to you to buy these coins and not to buy them, right? So we have coins. I told you today I'm going to give you more detailed coins, and then in our next class next week, when we are done with confirmation, I'm going to be giving you like 100% guaranteed coins that I'm currently going in. In fact, I'm going to be doing a live video where you're going to be watching me buy these coins, stock my portfolio for this last session of this bull market. And some of these coins are going to do massively well, like massive. They're going to pump so well. And don't miss any of the classes next week, because I can't tell you this very day we're going to be having this class, but it's definitely going to be next week. Once we are done confirming, having the double confirmation we want for the market, and we're going to be entering the market for the final session. Right now, please, if you have money and you want to actually, do this business alongside, you can consider buying some of these coins in their big quantity. Now, let's look at some other coins you should also look at. Now, these are the new bags that I am considering holding. Now, I just did a little test on some of these coins, and I can tell you that some of them are currently on pre-sale right now. I'm a fan of pre-sale. Like, I do launchpad and pre-sale a lot, and that is where I make most of my money via launchpad, via pre-sale. So pre-sale means that you are buying a coin before the coin is launched publicly. However, I have taught you guys countless times how to research on a particular coin before you buy. I have never given you a financial advice to go and buy this particular coin. I said, do the analysis based on what you've learned from my training if you've been my students. And if you're in the inner group or in the 10K group, we have trainings, recorded trainings on Launchpad, on pre-sale, IDOs, IEOs, ICOs that we have done in the past. You can look at them, study them, and then understand them, and then take your decision. Now, looking at this last one I want to mention right now, I am looking at also considering there is a coin. We call it, the name of the coin is called APC. I don't know whether it's in coin market cap. APC, let me just check. I doubt if it's going to be here. Okay, I think it's not here. Eric Pablo coin. Is he here? It's not here. You can see that the coin is not ranked in coin market cap, but currently it's on pre-sale. So you can go and do the pre-sale of this particular coin. The short name is APC, not the what is it called again? Not All Progressive Congress, not that particular APC. It's the name of a coin that is on pre-sale that I consider is going to do well based on my research on this coin. So maybe I'm going to be looking at a wider view on this coin and giving you a short video on how to get the pre-sale and how to go about it. Now, another one is called, this one is also was on pre-sale. I don't know if you are done with their pre-sale. I've been putting an eye on them. That is Layer Bread. Layer Bread, I think the short name is LBRE, then TT or so, if I'm not mistaken. Layer Bread. Okay, this is it. I don't know whether this is a exact coin because it's not supposed to be in coin market cap yet, but let's just look at it. If it is, okay, you can see price not tracked yet. It's not yet being tracked. There are a lot of similarities on coin market cap. I want to be sure that we are picking the right one, so we won't pick the wrong contract address. And some of you will pick the wrong contract address and tell me, boss, you recommended this coin, I'm not making money. This coin I'm talking about, let's look at this one. This one is on as you can see right here, this particular contract address is on Ethereum. You can see it's Ethereum contract address. The smart chain was built on Ethereum. You can see Etherscan here. I want to shake, then you can also get it on okay, this one just there. So let me go back. I want to be sure that is this exact one. This is the name of the coin. That is the short name of the coin. But they have similarities on this coin here. So you must be careful to pick the right coin. Maybe I will drop the contact address for you guys. The right one, I'm going to look at it and drop the right contact address for you guys. So you can be able to buy them. This particular one, as I said, that is called the layer bread. You know, it looks more solid than, you know, WikiCat for me. Way, way more solid than WikiCat. Of course, it's a layer 2 utility coin, also built on Ethereum smart contract. So it's not a layer 1 coin, it's a layer 2 coin. That is why it's built on Ethereum. Oh, it's currently now on pre-sale. So meaning that you have the opportunity to, you know, get in right now. Either you are staking the coin with Ethereum, that is, you're going to use Ethereum to buy the coin, or you are just doing the, you know, the IDO process of the coin to be able to gather some of these coins, right? Maybe I'm going to do a short video on that and send to you guys. Now, this is it for tonight. Now, I want to say something very, very important. You know, some of these things we give you guys is just to help you make extra money. I have no business coming here to give you coins to buy. No, I'm not making money. You're not going to be giving me money if I give you the best coins to buy. It's been a blessing seeing you guys smiling. People who bought WikiCat, people who bought some of these coins, Toshi, PopCat, they made a lot of money from it, and we just have only one person. Let's say 2 people who called back to appreciate and willing to give me something, which I declined. Now we give you these things for free. We tell you coins to buy. We do analysis for you for free. All we are asking you right here is what? So follow up the instruction. Please don't give me a bad name by going to, you know, get people who are using my pictures to scam you, and you're coming to my DM to disturb you. I don't have any group that sells USDT. I keep on saying that. If you see a Your Money group and they claim they sell USDT, automatically you should know that it is not my own group. They might use my profile picture, use my name, use everything about me, and when you pay them money, they will block you and take your money away. Please don't pay anybody money. In fact, as a matter of fact, we can never ask you for money for anything. Even if you want us to buy USDT for you, we 100% will never ask you to send money to us. Not possible. We only guide you, put you on a video call, guide you step by step on how to buy from Bybit to do whatever you want to do. This is a legit business platform, and we are here to grow together. And thank God, a lot of massive progress have been going on recently. Lastly, I want to say this. Somebody is writing on the screen. I don't know who is this. Now, lastly, I want to say this. The End Traders group is still on for now, and people's life are going to be changing this batch 2. Batch 1 was a huge success. A student made over $400,000 in batch 1, and this batch 2, our intention is to raise $100,000 for every student in the batch 2 from now to December, and this is highly possible if you key in early. Yes, the batch is going to be open for a long time, but I want to say this. I'm likely to close it anytime because we don't want crowd, right? We just want to mentor people, guide them on how to make money inside Utrading, leveraging on global pool, C point, dividends, and many other things that are right in here in Utrading. And it's quite possible. If you're here to get your yogas, it's only CVIP 3 and above. Go right now, get yogas, chat up an admin to add you up, to first upgrade your gas, your CVIP rather, and then to add you up to the End Traders group. And if you're here to join the community, feel free to join us. It's completely free of charge. Just with you guys, you can join us. I love you guys. Wait for the next class next week. Next week is going to be explosive. We are entering September, and September is a month for the deal. Don't forget, join us every Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. on this wonderful session, and make sure you find yourself on the inner group, 10K group, and most importantly, the billionaires